In 1944, there's a crash between an American pilot and a Japanese pilot. They both land on this island, and we get exposed for the first time to Kong. 28 years later, there's an expedition being mounted to that same island, which, due to a lot of mumbo jumbo, storms, uncharted, etc., has never really been explored. Parts of the expedition are John Goodman, who is chasing, let's call it monsters, and a security crew or a posse led by Samuel L. Jackson, and that includes, for example, Toby Kebbell, it includes Shea Wingman, and Thomas Mann, who all have key parts in the film. Along with them are Tom Hiddleston and Brie Larson, who's a photographer. Tom Hiddleston is ex SAS and a famous tracker. These guys land up on the island, uh, and pretty soon they get acquainted with Kong and some other beasts or things. And it's fun. The movie is genuinely fun. Is it predictable? Yes. Uh, but four things I think really keep you hooked on. First, the special effects. Second, the shots of nature. The cinematography is so lush, it's so beautiful that it just takes your breath away sometimes. It's shot in Vietnam and Hawaii for large parts. The final two things are Tom Hiddleston and Brie Larson. Uh, they presented the most sane faces of the film, along with John C. Reilly, I think, who also had a good part, and keep you hooked. Their characters, in a way, keep you hooked as well. What else? I think there was this interesting angle about man versus beast in terms of how humans react normally when confronted by something you don't know. And lots of films have kind of dealt with this before. I mean, recently Arrivals, there was this Keanu Reeves movie, The Day the Earth Stood Still. Even Age of Adeline, in a very weird way, has this where you suddenly come up with something you can't fathom, and then how do you react? Do you react with suspicion? Do you react with hatred? I mean, pretty soon in the film, there are two camps which are formed. Pretty obvious what those camps stand for, and equally obvious as to who's in which camp. Uh, but even though the predictability exists, you still enjoy it because of the things that are named. Uh, I think you should watch it in 3D. There's pretty good effects, so you lose out on those. And even though it's fairly dark and the glasses obviously make it darker, it's still worth it. Please sit through the end credits. There's a little bit towards the end. We almost missed that, and I think you're going to enjoy it. I really wouldn't mind watching it again, so I'm going to go with a 7 on 10 for this one. Predictable, but fun. Thank you.